spring storms seem to really be putting a dent in the drought situation. Find out what really is going into the Farm Bill and discover what vaccinations are really given to cattle here in Nebraska. You're watching NTV's Grow. Thank you for joining us. First of all, let's take a look at that drought situation. This wet spring has really been some welcome relief, especially when you compare it to last summer. The weekly drought monitor shows the improvement in conditions over the past 4 weeks. Now, less than 4% of Nebraska is in the most severe category, down from 75% 2 months ago. And for the first time in a year, some parts of Nebraska show no drought at all. Still, much of central and western Nebraska remain in extreme drought. Well, we did see a calm week weather-wise compared to before, but many people are still cleaning up after some severe weather damage. So how do you really evaluate the damage done to your crops? Experts say you should wait about a week before making a decision, as it allows you to fully determine the amount of damage. Damage can come not only from wind and hail, but also being hit with soil and residue and being left in standing water for a long period of time. When it comes to corn, much of it is just starting to emerge in the state, and experts say you should look at the growing point. If it's still healthy, it shouldn't need replanted. You may know it as the Farm Bill, but it really doesn't focus just on farms. NTV's Grow co-host Steve White, he talks to some top USDA officials and sheds some light on the bickering over this measure.
Meeting behind closed doors, the Department of Agriculture's Deputy Secretary meets with Nebraska farm leaders. As he says, getting a farm bill done has been a struggle.
There's some concern out there about the timing and when we will get this Food, Farm and Jobs bill actually completed.
The bill marks a new approach in American farm policy, and most support cutting unpopular programs.
Moving away from direct payments, moving toward more of a crop insurance-based system. Crop insurance works for farmers. They like it, they want to utilize it more.
Officials say the drought shows the benefits of crop insurance, where payouts topped $17 billion.
We got the money out to the producers, and it's going to help an awful lot of people stay in business. Had we not had a really good crop insurance program, that may not be farming this year.
But the hang-up is all that has nothing to do with farming, like food stamps.
And especially the Tea Party folks, the food assistance programs continue to be a sticking point.
It's not saying that we're against nutrition programs, but it's over 80% of the Farm Bill.
Officials like Michael Skuse make the case the bill is about jobs.
Start rebuilding some of our communities in rural America.
But the debate will hinge on issues urban lawmakers care about, like food stamps.
Farmers have unfortunately kind of been stuck in the middle of this, something that we hadn't experienced in the past, and so hopefully we can work through some of these things.
For the past few weeks, Congress has been working on this massive 5-year farm bill. But really, what does it all include? So tonight, we're going to take a look at some of the frequently asked questions when it comes to this measure. First of all, what exactly is the Farm Bill? It's a wide-ranging bill, usually written every 5 years, that outlines government farm subsidies and pays for the country's nutrition programs, including food stamps. It also sets dollar levels for the Ag Department and subsidizes a multitude of things. It also sets dollar levels for the Ag Department and subsidizes a multitude of things, from protecting land to international food aid to real communication services. So how much does it cost? Current proposed bills in the House and Senate would cost nearly $100 billion annually. $100 billion is a lot of money, so you might wonder just where exactly it all goes. We're going to break down those numbers for you here later in the show. There is a head of an animal welfare group, which the governor has criticized here in Nebraska, and he's returning to the state. Wayne Pacelli, president of the Humane Society of the United States, plans to hold 2 events promoting sustainable and humane farming techniques. He will speak at an open forum in Lincoln on June 27th and tour an organic farm in Raymond on the 28th. The Humane Society has criticized certain livestock and farming techniques, such as using gestation crates for hogs. Governor Heineman has said the Humane Society represents a threat to the state's agricultural business. You get a chance to meet the Farm Family of the Month. Plus, many consumers, you might wonder if vaccinating cattle really does impact the food you see at the grocery store. We're going to take a look when NTV's Grow returns.